have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State. And the Rebels will kick it away first. Let's see what he can. Done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Spartans' offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the...
There he goes! They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Third down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on first and goal.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He wants it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So UNLV's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got the quick completion. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Pulls and fires complete.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is 6 in the first. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 10 over Utah. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Lyons. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Beasley. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Williams. On the move at the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The give is to Williams.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this defense forces another fumble. And Johnny on the spot. He had one last week. He's got one this week. He just has a nose for finding the football.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ulrich. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Lets it fly. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Irvin. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Lyons. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lyons. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Rebels get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to look downfield again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Sets up the screen. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They boot it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at SEFCU Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Vegas. They take the lead with the 6.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And here's the third interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Irvin. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Makes the catch. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. He'll pull it on the read. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Hauls it in. They will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
San Jose State, 6.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Matthews. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
19-yard line. First down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
20, San Jose State, 6.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
To advance on the football.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Matthews. Fires to the big fella. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. rides to back and leaves it. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now the lead is down to 11. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And the Rebels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Setting up the screen. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Rebels send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Oh, they're after him. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Hutchinson.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Dropping back, it's Matthews. They'll run the screen. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. To the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Nice move to keep running. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Right on the money. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Skips away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Spartans with the 1st and 10.
And that's another.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Back to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3.
San Jose State, 23, UNLV, 20.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Tight end now in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll get rid of it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Timeout, UNLV.
From the gun on third down. Fires complete on the crosser. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Irvin. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.